Alright everybody, welcome to the live stream. Get everything going here. Oops, I just did something. Wasn't quite right, I can tell you that. So, right. Let's get that part going, 'cause that's cool. Alright. So I just noticed that my mic is feeding twice, which could be the echo sound that we heard once upon a time. I think we just figured that out. I thought it was a stereo to mono issue, but no, I think it was a Greg issue. Alright, so go on here. Now we'll go ahead and get this going here. Alright, I think we're ready to run some trains. That's the best part. So alright, we're going to start off with this G-scale. We just did a repair video, like finished it up like repairing that Bachmann G-scale horse car. And showing you guys how to repair it. So it will actually stay on the track and it will actually work. For something that looks so cool, it was really bad. So alright, let's see what else we can do here. Go ahead and see if the well, I know the MTH will work. The MTH always works. There you go. Sound like an ad for MTH, didn't I? Promise you that's not what it was. So alright, next we're gonna do the polar opposite. We're gonna run the marks here and see if he feels like running for us tonight, or what he feels like doing. We don't do a lot, or we don't expect a lot from him. He kind of has a big character, so he kind of does what he wants to do. So alright, his wow, his E unit just kicked in, so wow, he's gonna go forwards. Look at that, man. I think he just likes impressing you guys, because I'm here to tell you, when I'm here by myself, nope. Nope. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So we have the camera laid out just a little bit different tonight. We got it to where you can see the in scale over there. It's kind of, sort of. Be nice if my remote control for the camera actually worked and I could zoom in and out from here, but it does not. So yeah, kind of get what you pay for on some of this stuff, and that was one of the first purchases I made for our channel, and I was a little squeamish about spending the money, and it shows. Now the video quality, it's okay. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay. So alright, speaking of in-scale, let's go ahead and get him started. No, if you can see or not, but the in-scale does not have a caboose. We are going to have to invest in some in-scale cars that will actually run properly behind the Cato, however you say that. We kind of had them jerry-rigged together to where they ran for a little while, but yeah. I don't see well enough to get things together that you have to really concentrate on, so yeah, so therefore no caboose tonight, because that was a lot of effort on my part that I didn't really feel like doing. You know, I think that probably if I had to get out a magnifying glass and hook the trains together, that would probably make me feel even older than I really am. Alright, let's see what else we can do here. You get the Amtrak going here in the middle. Well, he's not really in the middle tonight. Hey there, I don't know how to pronounce your name there. Hopster? There you go, maybe? I tried. I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff, so you will forgive me if I got it wrong. Yes, hello, Arar. Thank you. We appreciate you joining. We appreciate your support. You are the best. So, alright, I just figured out how to resize my chat window. That sounds stupid, but if you saw the program I'm using to stream this, you would totally understand that it's not entirely intuitive on what you're doing here or what you can see. So, alright, back to what we were doing. I was gonna start this Amtrak and I said it was in the middle, but the camera's in a different spot, so it's not in the middle. You'll see it in a minute, I promise you will. Oh, well, it's going backwards. So it's the one that just went backwards. Alright, so now it's in neutral. Alright, so in case anybody's wondering, there is no plan for tonight. There's no theme, there's no anything. We are just simply running some trains and celebrating the fact that we can do this. So if that makes any sense at all to you, awesome. If it doesn't, well, hang around and, enjoy the trains. Alright. Hey Paul, how you doing tonight? So, okay, we're going to run this American Flyer diesel. It generally does not give us any problems. It just occurred to me that I don't think we can see them. Well, yeah, we can see them. We can see them very well, actually. The American Flyer steam engine, I think he kind of gave up on us last night. Let me go over there and give him a little encouragement here before we get anything else started over there in that little section. But let's get things started over here first. And we'll go over there. Alright. So is it just me, or does the video quality seem like it's better tonight? Just really not quite sure what I'm doing here. So let's see. Just got to open up something to where I can actually monitor the quality of what's going out. So yeah, that one. So right at this moment it says excellent, so yeah, I don't know. Hey Henry, welcome. We appreciate you returning. So alright, let's get this bicentennial going. So we've got a passenger car here, and I don't know, maybe it's a dignitary, or I don't know. Make up any story you like. I like to make up stories, and yeah, makes me feel happy. Alright, so there he goes. Alright, so for anybody that might be new or doesn't follow me all that closely, the bicentennial locomotive doesn't actually have a dummy. Somebody made a dummy, and I bought him at a train show. I mean, I did know he was a dummy, I just didn't know that, it was never actually produced as a dummy. So there you go. So that's pretty cool. That's probably the only bicentennial dummy you will see. Unless somebody else did the same thing, I suppose. Alright then, so let's do this American Flyer Baldwin here. Always a pleasure to run him. So before I get this really, really long train that you can't see most of, I'll go over there and see what's going on with this American Flyer steam engine over there. I think, but I'm not sure. I can't quite see for the rotating tower over there, but it looks like he may be off the track. Although it's not kicking out on overload like it would normally do in that situation. So anyway, we'll see. Alright, let me go over there. You will pardon the person that how does it go on The Wizard of Oz? Ignore that man behind the screen. I love that movie. Alright, I'm going to get up here and I'm going to go see about that. No promises, but I'll certainly give it a try. Alright, so the problem is actually that he has a wiring problem. And so I threw another, well, I didn't throw, I put another locomotive on here. So he ought to go. Yeah, those bicentennial trains are pretty impressive, especially when they pull all the cars that it comes with, or that you can get with it. So I just noticed that the that the American Flyer that I just put on the track is not wanting to be sociable with those cars. So I'm just gonna pull him around here, and we'll just remove the cars for right this moment. Be right back. Alright everybody, so I got him, so he's just going to run by himself. Not sure what scenario that would ever actually happen, but, you know, we do what we can. So right there he goes. Pretty cool. So it'll be embarrassing if the other one doesn't want to work tonight, although he's pretty good about wanting to run. Yeah, he started right up. You know, they're real finicky and real weird. But it could be my track too. Kind of the other night that sometimes you have to run them around kind of briskly sometimes to get the track to cooperate, because the scale American Flyer tracks, if you let them sit for any time at all, they tend to be a little cranky. I'm not sure if they're made of something a little bit different than the Lionel or, you know, the O-gauge type tracks, but they sure seem to get crankier faster. You know, it might be that the issue is that, you know, it's 2 rails as opposed to the 3 rails with the Lionel. So I don't know. So alright. Well, something. One of those American Flyers is just chugging like crazy. I love that. I think it's the one that's going the fastest with the no cars. And we will slow him down here in a minute. Like now, maybe. He's getting fast enough that he's making me nervous. We don't need any train crashes, although we usually have, I wouldn't say normally, we usually have 1 or 2, and yeah. All these tracks looking a little off on their performance. Probably time to wipe them all down. Alright, so what else can we do here? Let's get this standard gauge going, and then we will go and start what I call the mammoth train. And it's kind of a throwback to my childhood, to the days of watching Saturday morning cartoons, Speed Racer. You know, they had the mammoth car on there, and for all of you who are younger and have no clue what I'm talking about, it's okay. you didn't miss a lot, I promise. But that was Cat's Meow when I was growing up. You didn't want to miss Speed Racer. So alright, anyway, I digress. So alright, let's see if this Skies blue tonight. So I call it the impossible train because it just doesn't seem like any model train ought to be able to pull this this many train cars at once. But the A unit, the B unit, and then what would normally be a dummy are all powered, and this is from K-Line, and it is a mighty powerful pulling machine. So if you guys have ever seen the Zephyr, let me see if I can say that right, that I run sometimes, it has a powered front unit, and then it also, the very end unit is powered and kind of pushes, and that's an interesting configuration. Of course, the way the cars connect, that's a very effective means of moving it, because they don't have the couplers. They have kind of like slots that you can't see that are more substantial. So alright, did I misstart? Oh, I did misstart something. Look, we have the, actually I missed starting two things. So we have the Lionel Santa Fe. Man, my mind just really went blank there for a second. The Lionel Santa Fe is the smaller of the Santa Fe's that we have, and it's got the fire car behind it, and man, does it look cool when it runs. So let's check that out. So let's see, we have G scale, we have O scale, we have S scale, we have N scale, and over here where you can't see, so I guess technically we're not running that at the moment, but it's OO scale. So quite a few. Oh, and then over here where you can't see, there's HO scale. So yeah, little insanity going on over here. So alright, let's see, what else do we have? I think last but not least we have this marks that somebody has painted red. It's a Jubilee locomotive. He usually works pretty well. Got some American flags on him. I just thought that looked cool. Obviously that would not have come with it, I guess. So alright, let's see how long everything stays on before something happens. Fortunately, it's usually a track issue. These tracks are, well, they're obviously on my floor, and they are not nailed or secured in any way. So from time to time, we do have a train literally get away. The G scale over there, I have some, I don't even know what you call them, but the tracks clamp together so they can't come apart. Other than that, we don't have anything. So cool. And Mark's just running a little slow. The red one over there. I don't remember if he's one of the ones that runs slow before he warms up and then runs super fast, or vice versa. Because you have both scenarios happen on those. Those are simple little motors, but they're dependable as all heck. Alright, this is looking pretty good. And what I call the mammoth train is holding together for us. Like tonight, I fixed the coupler on the one that kept letting loose, and I moved them further back in the train. The closer they are to the front, obviously the more pressure is put on the coupler because they're pulling, the rest of the train. Pardon me. Right. So did a, pardon me, a frog in my throat or something. Did a repair video on the G-Skill botman horse car over there, well, right before I started the stream, and it's working really, really well. If you have one of those cars and it's on a shelf or in the garbage can, go dig it out and watch my video. It is the simplest fix you could ever do, and anybody can do it, seriously. Alright, I'm glad I mentioned the repair video because I forgot to hit upload. You would have never seen it. And the rate coming with these videos uploaded to YouTube. Seriously, though, I tried to drop them at 5 just to be a little bit of a rebel. So yeah, so generally speaking, 5:30, that's when they drop. And if you monitor my community posts, I'm always posting, when those will drop. I had kind of a semi-schedule going there for a little bit, but had some had some issues. It's all right. We got this error issue that YouTube is not receiving enough video, so hopefully that will correct itself in a matter of seconds, moments, whatever. So let's see. Let me see what it says exactly. Alright, well, it looks okay on the preview. It's alright, I don't know. I think when it says that, actually, it's more of my internet, and it is a setting, but it's alright. Not like I can do that, honestly. Oh, actually, maybe there is. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, I can't do it while we're running, so there you go. Alright then. Alright, so now it says we are back to excellent. So yeah, it had to have been an internet issue. So I guess, oops, I just bumped into my microphone. So I guess that happens. Alright, so I'll have to get out of here before I can do this. Alright, cool. So the other night we had one that nothing popped up in it. It worked perfectly the whole time. So yeah. Alright, so what am I missing? What's going on that I I got distracted and I missed? Other than I see that the marks, the one that somebody painted red is just sitting at a standstill over there. So let's see what's going on with him. Let's see, he's on the same transformer as, actually I'm not sure what he's on the same transformer as. Oh, the standard gauge. Well, I think the standard gauge is still running though. So maybe not. Just try it again. So yeah, no, that wasn't the problem. Well, alright. We'll check them out later. So in theory, something else should have shut off when I hit stop. But I don't see anything stopped. So alright, well I guess it won't work for now. So I have some really old controls here, so every once in a while they do some funky things. So alright, let's try it again. Yeah. Okay. Well, apparently we have a dead short on the on the marks over there, which means it's off the track. So we'll deal with that another time. All right. So according to the stats that I can see, we've had more viewers tonight than we've ever had. So congratulate yourself on that, because you guys control that. I have no control over that. So does anybody, Cato, however you say that, train over there? I want to buy some. The jerry-rigged ones that I have are not cutting it. Imagine that, right? I thought I could make it work, and maybe I still can, but not easily. And I don't see just real well to get those coupled back together. I mean, I have some reading glasses that I'm supposed to wear, but you know, I'm a guy, so I tend to shy away from things that, you know, would actually help. Alright, so this standard gauge locomotive has been running for a little bit now, and I'm going to give him a rest. I mean, he is from 1933, I believe, so he might deserve to have a little rest. Let's get him pulled over here. So does anybody else have a like a spot that they like to stop their locomotives? Because I guess you can't see it on the camera, but there's a spot over here where I always stop the standard gauge. And there's several reasons for that. First off, the connectivity on that particular part of that track is pretty good. And secondly, he's kind of far away from everybody and everything if something should go amok. All right, that's a good idea. I will tilt the camera down. So yes, that's a very good idea. I can't believe I didn't catch that. All right then. Well, you know what? That's a reasonable request. Let me do that. So good call there. No, yay you. I cannot believe that I just kind of blanked out on that. So all right, yay, yes. So I know how that happened, but I just don't know why. Why it didn't occur to me to move it down. Oh goodness. Actually, now you can see the crane, but I think there's something in the way. But you know, it's a crane, so maybe it'll work anyway. Oh, actually, I think I see it fall off the track. You know what? It's cool enough that I'm gonna go fix it. Yeah, this the trains make it very difficult to go to work. But on the other hand, if I don't go to work, no trains. So yeah, it kind of works out. Alright, let's see if I did a proper job of getting the crane back on the track. Looks like I did pretty good. So that K-line is really showing off. Love that. So I was bound and determined to get a K-line locomotive just because I didn't have a K-line locomotive. I didn't know I was getting something quite this cool, but it is, wow, it's remarkable, seriously. So I actually see an issue, I see a problem fixing to, or about to happen with my bicentennial over here, so I'm going to fix it before it happens. How about that? How's that for an idea? Alright, means I need to stop this guy here so I can get to it. Actually, he's a little bit in the way right there. So everybody teases me that I need to get these off the floor, and we are actually we are actually working on that. I promise we are. Yeah, that's to come. So they will not permanently be on my dining room floor. As a matter of fact, they won't permanently be in my dining room. There's a big clue. All right, let me go fix what I just saw. Hey Scott, welcome. Well, you know, I'll tell you a little bit of a secret. When I, pardon me, when I use this particular microphone, I have to use headphones because otherwise I can't monitor the volume of everything. And the headphones actually do double duty. They keep the noise of the trains out because this is quite loud. To the point that if I had neighbors close by, probably I'd be getting complaints. So alright, so I got the problem with the bicentennial track here, or the track for the bicentennial train track fixed. Interestingly, one of my isolation tracks came loose and it fits really tight, so I'm not really sure how that happened. running a little slower than what I think he ought to. That older Williams passenger car may very well be off the track. Other than the speed, I don't see any evidence of that, but alright, well, we'll just watch it. It's alright, let's speed it back up the K line, because I just think it's cool. And probably the standard gauge 10E has had enough of a rest that we can probably run him a little bit again. Always very, very cool to see him run. That license train really is running too slow. So let me pull him around here to where I can take a look. And I'll take a look. Wow, how did you catch that? Yes, the in scale, the train car is off the track. Wow, my goodness, sir, you have some good eyes. All right, well, let me go fix that. Boy, he's just dragging that thing around, isn't he? So I was commenting earlier that I need to find some proper some proper train cars to run behind that BNSF. Cato, however you say that. I have some kind of cobbled together things, and yeah, that's how well they work. Alright, so let me get over there. It's not easy to get over there, but I can get over there. So I think I'll turn off the really, really long train. Because if we accidentally bump him, it is a pain to get everything back on. So alright, I'll get over there. I'll do it. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, the Inskill was definitely off the track. No telling how long he'd been off the track either. So right while I was over there, well, hey, I knocked over a few things. I don't know if you saw that or not, but but I also got the red marks back on the track. So let's try him out. Pretty cool. Not sure what knocked him off the track was something. Doesn't take much on those guys. The little tin cars. So alright, let's get the stuff going that I stopped so I could get. And I don't see an issue with why my bicentennial is running so slow. So, well, now he doesn't seem to be. So I don't know. Maybe he just maybe he just wanted a little bit of attention. I don't know. Wow, that's cool. So all right, let's get this what I call the impossible thing going again. There we go. That is so awesome. Yeah, if it's not fun, I don't I don't really see a point of doing it. That was one of the things that perplexed me a little bit when I got back into the hobby is how I don't even know what the word is for it. Some of the folks were kind of set in their thought process, maybe. The crane reverses itself. It's got a lever, and when it hits the lever, it reverses. That's a burrow crane from Lionel. It comes that way from the 50s, I believe. Alright, everything seems to be happy at the moment. Savor it, it won't last. So, pardon me, I'm working on a place to put these trains that is their own place as opposed to my dining room floor. At some point it would be maybe nice to have my dining room back to Christmas was a little weird with no dining room, but I mean, we made it work. It wasn't that big a deal. But yeah, it'd be nice to have a place that's just the trains. My partner has been very, very patient because this whole house is, what? It looks a lot like my dining room. Let's see, there's something just happened. Yeah. Well, the American Flyer just rear-ended its rear passenger car. Apparently it came disconnected. It happens sometimes. So I'm not sure why it didn't turn off. Okay, it is. So I turned off the wrong controller. Yeah, there should be a lever on the side, and if you'll like put your finger in front of it, you'll see what I'm talking about if you look, and then if you put your finger in front of it, it will reverse. And it, probably when it was new, it came with some sort of something that attached to the track, kind of like a telltale, and I don't know what that would be. I've never seen that. But what I did is I took some S gauge track don't know what you call those, track clips, keeps the track together, and I bent it on one of the bends, and then I drilled a hole, and then I just did a little small bolt and a nut, and it just kind of sticks up, and when it hits that, it reverses. I tell you, that that G-Skill Santa Fe, I had all kinds of heck with him, just getting him, not with him. The day I was supposed to get him, it was when we were all home for COVID, and inexplicably, the day he was to arrive, even the hour he was to arrive, I got called into the office for some sort of emergency something, and I don't live in an area where you leave packages out. And anyway, he sat out there for 4 hours, and believe it or not, he was still there. I still don't know exactly how those stars aligned exactly, but yeah. So every time I see him, I smile. It's possible, Paul. I really don't know. Like I said, I've never seen what was actually supposed to trip that lever. I made something out of something else. I don't even recall what it was yet that worked miserably. But the second try, it worked real well with those clips. So it looks like the red marks have stopped again. So we may have an issue over there of some sort. Not a lot of telling. So we decided he was on the same transformer as the American Flower Baldwin. So we'll just have to sit over there and look pretty, I guess. So we have the pardon me, the marks that somebody painted red, the Jubilee, and then we have the American Flower that have so far tapped out for the night. You're welcome, Paul. If you figure out what that really is supposed to be, I would like to know. I looked and I researched it a little bit, but not extensively, so I never could figure it out exactly. It smells like small engines or small electric motors. Yeah, it does smell pretty awesome. I don't run the the smoke fluid because it makes it really difficult for me to breathe, as you probably can tell by my voice. It sometimes it's not really easy to get the oxygen in. So yeah, any help I can get on that front is good. So somebody once upon a time asked me, what the power was like, what the power bill was like on these, and honestly, I don't know. I mean, if there's a big difference, I don't really see it. But the other night I was thinking about that, and about that time the breaker threw, and I'm like, whoa, I guess we've reached our limit. But turns out that there's a space heater. Like, yeah, we might try out that menthol smoke. I mean, hey, put some Vicks vapor rub in there. I don't know. But no, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. But no, that actually might be a good thing. It's alright. It is about 9:01. I'm probably going to do this till about 9:30. Then I need to do a few things around here. Then I need to get myself in bed because I do have to work tomorrow. Boo. Oh wait, tomorrow's a holiday. I don't have to work tomorrow. Never mind. That's still going to stop at 9:30. Wow. Okay. Good thing I didn't go to work, I guess. So next trip around, I'm going to give the standard gauge here a break. He's on motor number 3. We don't need 4. The first 2 were not his fault. The first one actually somebody quote fixed it, and boy did they fix it. And the second one just wasn't a very good motor. The armature plates came off the armature. They're kind of glued on, and yeah, somebody had done something, got it hotter, who knows. But this one, this last motor that we got, it seems like it's a really good motor. It works really well. It may even be a later iteration of that motor, I don't know. You know, my neighbors already talk trash about me. We don't need that smoke coming out of my house, I don't guess. Rumors are a vicious thing, you know it? You know, the funny thing about rumors in neighborhoods is I'm not even sure any of those people would know me if they saw me. So it looks like the N scale. I guess that's a gondola is pulling is staying off. I had to take off the rest of the cars because they would not cooperate with that. Somebody said it's Kato at all. It would run for a little while, but then yeah. So we're gonna have to get us some different train cars. I mean, boo-hoo, right? New train cars. Wow. So for Christmas, I got the 90th anniversary Lionel, the Mickey Mouse train. That was pretty cool. And then I also got the 100th anniversary Mickey Mouse train. Those are pretty cool. Those are the newest locomotives I have. And my first impression was, wow, this is a lot of plastic. But they are so cool. I mean, it's just the little sounds, and I don't know, it's quite amusing. I don't think any of these guys have sounds. I mean, I think the MTH maybe over there probably has a horn. Let's see. Well, I think all I did was stop them. Oh, there it goes. User error. not much of a horn, but hey. So I'm really impressed at how well these train tracks have held together tonight. Now that I've said that, they'll all fall apart. So alright, it looks like the third one down for the night. Maybe the American Flyer steam engine over there. Actually, he probably is okay. He's probably just on the same transformer as the American Flyer that came off the truck. Or rear-ended its back end, or whatever, however you want to say it. So let's try it. It's this one. No. Okay, so no. Apparently it's off the track as well. Yeah, I'll post a picture. I need to I need to clean off my desk just a little bit. We did quite a bit modifying with trying to get the Livestream equipment up here and do some other things. I have a DVR that hooks to my capture card and some other things, and it's not real organized. But it is actually kind of impressive. You can almost see it beside the in scale. There's 1, 2, 3 of the I think are MRC. The old walk around with the remotes, the wired remotes, and so that's what 6 of the trains, because they control two tracks per transformer. All right, Scott. Well, we appreciate you coming, buddy, and you are welcome anytime, sir. Hey there, Mr. Chubby Hubby. Welcome. We appreciate you coming back. No, no, Mr. Chubby Hubby. I'm in Texas actually, and it's cold here, but it's not snowy. In the area of Texas, pardon me, that I live, it does snow occasionally. Usually we'll shut down the entire area because nobody knows what snow is or how to drive on it or anything. And those that try it, well, you're just better to stay home. But no, we are fine right now. We are expecting what they are calling an Arctic blast, I think Wednesday, with temperatures below freezing for several hours. The forecast is ever changing. I think that sometimes they use weather for drama, and so it may freeze, it may not. A fun fact, or a fun thing about that, we went to Walmart earlier because we were out of dog food, and everybody was in a panic buying things. You know, all the water was gone, and yeah. So anyway, yeah. I bought that crossing signal at the last train show I went to, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Actually, I bought both of those. The crossing signals. Can you see both? Kind of, sort of. That's actually why, or what came apart earlier was the isolation track to make that work. It will be interesting to see when I get all this stopped and look around what caused the various things to stop. The American Flyer, the Blue Comet that lost the passenger car and then rear-ended said passenger car because train engineer Greg was not paying attention. I think it probably just has a coupler that came open. That one tends to be a little cranky in that way. Over there, I don't know. Those little metal train cars are pretty sensitive to changes, so a wire could have gotten under the track or tripped over anything, no telling on that. On the American Flyer over there that stopped, probably I don't know on that one. So Hopster, on yours, do you find that one of your lights flashes more than the other? At first I thought the one on the left was not working, but it depends upon which train I run, actually, so I'm not sure exactly what that means. On the big heavy MTH diesel that I have, it will flash every time. Alright. So I've got this error from YouTube again. So sometimes when I go to check that out, it doesn't really seem to mean anything. I think what's happening is I think my internet speed is fluctuating. That's what I think. I don't have great internet. So yeah, the preview looks good. So assuming it's working, I have a DVR recording the whole thing, so if it looks really bad, we can post that. So for my live stream, I use a actual physical camera. It's not a very good one. I got it off of Amazon. Well, I paid for it about what it's worth, I guess. And so I'm kind of looking to upgrade it to get something else. Kind of looking at the I think it's the Sony ZV-1. Is that right? So I don't know. If anybody knows anything about that, shoot me a message. What I like about that one is it has the option to do a wide-angle lens, and that way we could show the entire train room, because there's actually quite a bit more to this than what you can see. So okay, that's a comment that I get a lot, Hopsters, that I run my trains too fast. Now my standard answer is, a lot of these older trains, they are not designed to actually goes slow. As a matter of fact, they some of them just simply won't. But you know, I don't know how accurate that actually is. I just like to run my trains fast. And of course, you know, on a small screen, you know, it looks like they're going faster anyway because it's less area. So I just noticed that I have 2 chat windows open. How did I do that? I think I like the bigger one. Actually, I better close that. So I tried to do the live stream with with a computer I had laying around, figuring that would be more than sufficient to do the live stream, and probably it would be, but I didn't really think about it all the way through, and you know, all the peripherals that I tried to hook up to it, the video capture card, the audio processor, and it just said no. So we wound up with pretty much everything new, which is cool. I don't mind that. Actually, if it saves me from editing the videos on my iPhone, which is the way I shoot most of my other non-live videos, it will be well worth the cost, because some of that editing is just not real easy on a smallish screen like that, and yeah, by the time you're done, kind of got the migraine going, and yeah, just kind of exhausting. Well, yeah, I you know, I always say in some of my videos, and it's kind of tongue in cheek, you know, give it a thumbs up if you like what the video is, you know, that way we know what you like and what you don't like. But frankly, we're gonna do what we do. Because, you know, I don't know if any of you guys know about the origin of my YouTube channel. I created this by accident. You know, during the pandemic, we were all sitting at home, and I was working some really weird hours and getting phone calls that, you know, I couldn't go back to sleep from at all times of the day and night. And so I started doing the trains, and it just kind of kept me sane. And anyway, I was uploading the videos, just, you know, train videos, to my iPhone, and I ran out of room on my iPhone. So I thought, well, I can put them on YouTube. That would be cool. And so I started doing that, and at some point I screwed up. I somehow changed the status to public, and it wasn't until somebody commented that I realized that my videos were public. I was like, well, okay, that's cool. I don't mind sharing. So that's how my YouTube channel came to be. It makes it 10 times more fun, at least for me. Alright, so we got about 10 more minutes to run these trains, and it's going to go by in the blink of an eye. I promise it is, because that's just how train time is. So I think that we can probably turn back on the standard gauge. Just probably enough. So that first American Flyer steam engine I pulled off the track early in the stream, it appears to have a wiring issue, electrical issue, probably a soldered contact. So yeah, we will have a repair video for at least that one, and maybe even the other one that stopped, because I think it probably has a similar issue. I think it had that issue before. I think that's why it was sitting there off the track for me to grab and put back on the track. So yeah. And this American Flyer that lost the the rear observation car, it just occasionally does that. It doesn't really have any rhyme or reason. I don't think it's just old. So the Bicentennial, it doesn't run real fast, but it has to be geared like crazy, because that set came with gosh, I don't know. Let's see. So 13 of the original, let's see, 13 original colonies of the United States. So 13 cars plus the caboose. And of course it didn't really come with a dummy. Just somebody made a dummy. So I mean, that's like, what, 16 cars. And, I mean, it pulls it at the same speed. So it has to be geared like crazy low in order to be able to do that. So yeah, it wouldn't run very fast. The Amtrak actually sped up a little bit on me. Sometimes they do that. Or, it's possible, I have it on one of these older Transformers where it's got, you know, the multiple dials, and somehow one of them kind of hangs up on the other one every once in a while, and they change speeds together. We've had some interesting things happen because of that. So yeah, I will take a picture and post it of the of these Transformers here, because it is quite unique. It really is. So I just noticed that my crane stopped probably off the track. So we'll just shut him down. That's what number Centennial. Actually, the whole set that I got had never been out of the box, and if you've never watched my channel, you probably don't know how I feel about that, but it actually makes me kind of sad. I mean, I'm happy that, you know, new in the box, whatever, but I mean, you know, how sad. They never, nobody ever wanted to take it out of the box. I know that's not what happened, but, you know, somebody thought it was, you know, collectible and kept it in the box, but, yeah. So now it's out of the box, and man, is it running. Yeah, these are one of the train cars that's attached to my crane. Came off the track. Actually, I could see that the gondola is off the track. I have it running on the transformer that came with the very first train set that I got back in 1976 for Christmas. So that's kind of cool. But it's a very low amp, low voltage transformer. But it's perfect for that. Fortunately, it's got a pretty good circuit breaker. Some of these do not have good circuit breakers. I had to stop using the original American Flyer transformer that I had for the Santa Fe diesel that's not on the track right now. Because not only would he not throw the breaker, but I mean, it would sit there and like melt wheels, and and I was like, oh no, that's really not good. So yeah, we kind of cycled them out for something that was a little bit of protection. So I read once upon a time that, and I don't know how accurate this is, that American Flyers transformers, they run at a different megahertz. Is that right? I don't even know what that means, and so they're designed slightly different. So I don't know if that's actually. Alright, Hawker, we will see you next time. I am not far behind you. About 4 minutes to be exact. Alright guys, I'm going to start shutting everything down because it takes a little bit to get everything shut down. So I'm going to start with the T-scale because he goes back there. And then I think this is the VHS. And that's not really where I wanted to stop the marks, but it's fine. So let's see what else. Let me go ahead and stop the standard gauge. Maybe next time we'll run the modern era line of steam engine standard gauge. He's pretty cool. So alright, let's stop what I call the impossible train. So I stop these all kind of in places to where I can walk around and do things when they're stopped. So it kind of goes there. Alright, cool. Yes, I don't know if anybody noticed, but it stopped the Amtrak at the same time. Like I said, it's on the same transformer. Sometimes those dials, they somehow get together. I don't know. It's very old. I did put a new cord on it. Yeah. So alright, bicentennial's down. Let's see. Get this engage. Stopped. Let's see, this other American Flyer. Then I think the only thing we have left is the small Santa Fe. And that ought to be him. Yep, sure enough. Alright guys, well I sure appreciated the company tonight. I appreciate you guys dropping in. I think this is the most people that have watched the stream. So we appreciate you guys for that, and yeah. Alright guys, pardon me. Boy, I cannot seem to talk tonight. We will see you next time. I don't know when that will be. Hopefully not a long time. I guess I should probably schedule these. But frankly, I didn't even know I was doing this until I did it. So, alright, so tomorrow we have a repair video for the Bachmann G-Skill that we ran tonight for the horse car. And if you own one of those and you fight with it like I used to fight with that one, you'll want to watch it. That's actually a really cool looking car. It's just a shame that they... Anyway, watch the video. I'm kind of like happy and kind of, well, I won't say angry. I'm just miffed that over such a simple thing that, yeah. Anyway, watch the video. Alright guys, well, I think this is about it for tonight. Good night everybody. I hope you sleep well. Keep them trains running. We'll do more shenanigans later.